extremely excited. This is my first time actually doing it. I've talked about it for so long about doing this.
Just go your shot.
No, you stay working.
It's a working shot, Jamie.
Perfect.
So it's better if you're in it. Not necessarily in the direct centre.
Yeah.
Actually, not maybe these guys around. Do you remember now where they all are? I'm just stepping on him or something.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Tell you to a stake.
But don't I do it for the wrong one?
That's why he says he didn't like.
I remember saying that to my wife when she talks so much about
I have a cousin in Clare. Well, he's a cousin. He married. He's a farmer. And it's the same thing. He still does that, and he ties it to the entrance to his shed to stop him going east. He claims they come in and wreck his bales.
Fire.
They certainly flattened a lot of our garden.
Okay. Just go around each.
Just when they have the eggs in the window.
It's probably lighting on this side, isn't it? Sitting on it, but I suppose it just goes to show, you know. And it's just the initial shock of the firing as well, you know. Look, you see, look, Deirdre, we keep digging those out. So I'm just kind of digging out a pit now, you know, you wouldn't know. Anyway, that are still intact. The on-fire pot to the...
There's some difference. The small one is beautiful, actually.
I love the small ones.
Well,
My
I'm
favourite.
hoping that is actually
A hairline.
his size, though.
Oh yeah.
There's been a bit of a question over it. This is what your pot is made out of. It's an earthenware type stuff, so you can see how lovely it is. Then the stuff we buy, we make, or dig up, is this stuff. This is then local stuff. Well, not local to here, but local close enough. You can see the big difference.
Right.
So you can see why. See the difference between the two of them. You can see the stuff is actually a bit cruder. The plasticity isn't as good. You see when you bend it, it cracks easier. So that's just means that you could spend a lot of time. You can add like different types of clays and stuff to make it like that, but that's what we do in modern days. But you can imagine in the Bronze Age, the prehistoric period, this is what they were actually digging up. So that's actually what the clay, so it's a little bit, it's not what I'm used to working with, because I'm used to working with the lovely soft stuff. So it actually dries quicker, and it actually dries very quick. But like I could build half that vessel in one go, the little one, where every time I use this I can only build it one coil at a time, because it can't hold its own weight until it dries up quite a bit. So it's a bit slower, but that's just because of the nature of the clay. So I dug that up out of the ground and I dried it out, and then I saturated it and brought it back to a very kind of slurry state, and then I would laid it out and dried it to get it to this state, so that it could be actually workable. So that's and I removed any impurities then that are in it. Now clay was very good, but I just removed any large stones or bricks that were in it, but I didn't sieve it or anything. Now they could have sieved, I don't think they had, they might have had some sort of wicker that might have been using, but I just said I'd just try and keep it as close as possible, because sometimes it just had its own natural inclusions in it that would be just handy anyway, because they were using stone. So you can see the big difference between the clay. So, but in saying that, we put in a modern clay pot into the fire, and that also broke.
Yeah.
So so you can see the difference. The plasticity isn't as good, but it's still pretty good. I'd still say it's really, quality is excellent. So then this is the stuff when we were digging for clay, but this is actually what we found in the ground, and this looks like to be the temper that they used in the
Sandy.
kind of like a sandy,
Gritty.
and there's bits of quartz in it, and there's bits of mica in it. So I'd say that they were gritting it or putting temper into it that was local. So that's what we found. We didn't find clay, unfortunately, but we found a temper, I'd say, at least.